A presentation on the Prepare and Enrich assessment by Pamela Harms and Jenna Bartlett. Prepare and Enrich was originally developed in 1977 as a premarital assessment for couples. A couple years later, one of the founders, David Olson, did his dissertation on the validity and reliability of the Prepare assessment and eventually founded the Prepare Incorporated company in 1980. Since then, they've continued to develop many different aspects of the program. In 1981, Enrich was developed for married couples, and another version of Prepare for couples who wanted to have children in their marriage. There was a third version in 1986 that added family of origin questions, a mature age evaluation released in 1995, a fourth version in 1996, and finally in 2004 it was released online. In 2008, there was a customized version in Couple Checkup that came out. In 2012, they began online training for facilitators. In 2014, they came out with a parenting and pre-adoption version. And in 2017, there was a more recent Prepare and Enrich checkup, with continuing research occurring all along. For the assessment, a couple will each take it separately online, answering many different questions, and the main areas assessed include communication, conflict resolution, partner style and habits, financial management, leisure activities, affection and sexuality, family and friends, relationship roles, and spiritual beliefs. Customized skills can also be added to the assessment. Things like cohabitation issues, cultural and ethnic issues, interfaith, dating, forgiveness, and also a variety of skills for parenting in different situations. The overall assessment looks at a couple's closeness and flexibility, looks at their family of origin, personal stress, areas of relationship dynamics and relationship type. There are different categorizations for premarital couples and how their relationship is classified. And there's also 5 different couple types considered for married couples, as well as 5 factors of personality. There's customized spiritual belief scales when working with couples from different faith traditions. And at the end, a facilitator receives a 25-page report on all this information, and the couple receives a 10-page report and workbook. The goal is to foster communication within the couple, and it's shown that even just the assessment itself can help improve relationships, but ultimately the goal is to process through this and have different areas for communication and growth. The validity and reliability has been shown to be very high for the Prepare and Enrich assessment. On their website, they claim that over 1,200 published articles are supporting its validity and reliability. Prepare has 85% accuracy in discriminating between premarital couples who get separated or divorced versus those that are happily married. And the Enrich also has an 85% accuracy in discriminating between couples with marriage problems and those who are happily married. Reliability is also high with 0.75 to 0.85. The test-retest reliability correlation is 0.80, and it has a very large national norm base. It's been reviewed by other reliable sources such as the Mental Measurements Yearbook, and overall just has a very good reputation in the professional world. Obviously, this assessment is for couples. It can be used for dating and engaged couples, married couples, and then also a whole different assessment for parents and adoption and foster care candidates.
While the Prepare and Enrich assessment does not directly address issues that require follow-up reporting, facilitators should be mindful of indicators of child or elder abuse or suicidal ideation when working with couples. This assessment has a number of strengths and advantages over other relational inventories. As Jenna mentioned, Prepare Enrich has notably high levels of validity and reliability, utilizing large national norms in its samples. Customized spiritual belief scales make the assessment suitable for individuals from varied faith backgrounds. The inventory is flexible and can be administered and discussed in either a group or a couple setting, with a completely online version available for couples to complete on their own time. Prepare Enrich is unique in that it not only evaluates relational health, but also provides a built-in feedback process to teach skills such as communication and conflict resolution. Not only are growth areas highlighted, but strengths are also identified and addressed, supporting the positive aspects of the couple's relationship. Finally, Prepare Enrich provides concrete, objective data that is easily interpreted and applied. This assessment offers both structure and flexibility to facilitate the counseling process, providing a wealth of valuable information with suggestions for formulating therapeutic goals. The Prepare Enrich assessment does require additional training for the facilitator at a cost of $195 to $225 for group or online instruction. There is also a $35 per couple fee every time the test is administered, which might be a deterrent for some individuals and clinicians. While it does provide clear results, the assessment also requires significant preparation time for the facilitator before the results are discussed and feedback provided. The primary underpinnings of the Prepare Enrich assessment stem from systems theory, which asserts that individuals are best understood by evaluating interactions among family members. Systems theory maintains that symptoms are a reflection of dysfunction in the family system, and that change is best attained by addressing relationships rather than individuals. Prepare Enrich similarly assesses the relationship of the couple rather than the individuals in the relationship, identifying both constructive and maladaptive patterns. Prepare Enrich also parallels principles of strengths-based theories with its emphasis on the positive traits and habits the couple possesses. The assessment incorporates the components of the 5-factor model of personality in the SCOPE personality profile, which represents the aspects of social, change, organized, pleasing, and emotionally steady. This analysis is tied to trait theory, which suggests that individuals are characterized by consistent patterns in their thoughts, actions, and feelings. Overall, the literature reviewing the Prepare Enrich assessment was comprehensive and easy to understand. The most confusing aspect may have been sifting through the wealth of information spanning the assessment's 35-year history. It was challenging to find the most relevant and recent data to gain a clear overview of the assessment. Also, a great deal of the scholarly literature on Prepare Enrich was authored or co-authored by one of the creators of the assessment. Although there is a great deal of literature available, much of it stems from the same sources. The literature highlighted the uniqueness of Prepare Enrich as both an assessment and as a teaching tool. It is not a compatibility test for couples, but rather addresses areas of couple agreement or disagreement and key areas that impact the relationship. When growth areas are identified, suggestions are given for the facilitator to guide couples in improving these aspects of their relationship. Unlike a number of psychological assessments, however, Prepare Enrich does not focus solely on maladaptive responses. There is also an emphasis on strengths to provide positive feedback for the couple and capitalize on areas of agreement and health as a solid foundation for their relationship. Reviewing the research reminded me of the value of utilizing feedback in a constructive manner, affirming couples' strengths and offering them hope of change as they learn practical skills to enhance their relationship. Prepare Enrich is a valuable resource for clinicians, pastors, marriage counselors, or mentors working with couples in all stages of their relationships. The reports generated from the assessment provide structured and useful data that can easily be incorporated into treatment planning. The Prepare Enrich website offers useful resources for both facilitators and couples, including extensive research, sample reports, overviews of the couple types and various personality types, and a blog with practical and encouraging articles on relationships. Numerous studies point to high rates of reliability and validity for Prepare Enrich, making it a trustworthy assessment of relational concerns. Participants in the Prepare Enrich program, with the aid of a trained facilitator, can learn a great deal about themselves, their partners, and the areas in which they can grow to successfully navigate the challenges of marriage. The Prepare Enrich website notes that relationships thrive when there is understanding, This assessment appears to be an effective tool to promote understanding and support couples as they work together to achieve greater relational satisfaction.